Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10, and what I got for you today is some more NBA 2K24. Now as you can tell by the title, thumbnail, and what's on the screen for you today, the build that I have for you happens to be the best Klay Thompson build on NBA 2K24, and let me just say this thing is something special. Now starting off with, Klay Thompson is right-handed and currently wears the jersey number 11 and plays for the Golden State Warriors alongside of course Steph Curry. He is the starting shooting guard with a height of 6'6", but for the sake of this build, we will be going 6'5", just because at 6'6", it decreases the 3-ball all the way to an 88. We need it above a 94. And obviously, he weighs about 206 pounds and has a 6'9" wingspan, but we decided to keep it there. Now, before we get into the skill breakdown for this build, I do got to say thank you to all of you for all the support you're showing to the channel. Thank you for watching the videos, liking the videos, dropping comments, especially the build videos, but more than anything, thank you for watching the No Money Spent videos. It is something new that I'm trying because I do want to post more gameplay, so seeing you guys interact with stuff like that, always, it's a special place for me. But I do gotta say, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share the video because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. Drop a comment because I want to know how you guys feel about these builds as well as the other vids. And lastly but not least, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. Now, as with any Klay Thompson build, start off with, we put the 3-ball up to a 94 and the mid-range up to an 84 because he is one of the best shooters of all time. Free throw wise, we went all the way up to a 76, but we might tweak this at the end when we mess with the rest of the build. Now, I will explain the badges and how we set it up the way we did towards the end. So let's quickly go through the rest of the attributes as quickly as we can. Driving layup, decided to go with a 74, as most of you know that gold giant slayer. Driving dunk went with a 75 because it means you can get some of the most average and decent dunk packages. Plus, you need to remember this is meant to be a 3-and-D guard build, in which case you're not finding yourself driving the paint too much, so there's not a real need to have a high finishing capabilities. However, when it comes to post control, I do got to go with a 75 because Klay is known for being able to play out the post. If you've watched his one-on-one training practices with Benedict Mathurin from the Indiana Pacers, you would have noticed quite a bit of it. He did get into the post a little bit. Now, playmaking wise, the build is nice enough to get the ball out of his hand, so we did decide to go with a 77 on the pass accuracy, which means you can of course get that bronze needle threader. 76 on the ball handle, which means you can get majority of the dribble packages as well as capability of getting more, and a 72 when it comes to the speed of the ball. Technically, I might move this up later on, but this ensures that of course when you do have the ball in your hands, you're not a liability whereby you can't put it on the floor and get to the hole if you need to with the 75 driving dunk. But it also means that you can move the ball around if you do get trapped, because you will be getting trapped quite a bit with how much of a knockdown shooter this build is. On the perimeter defense, this is what the build really stands out of being elite. We decided to go with an 89 on the perimeter defense, which of course means that we can get gold clamps if we really want to. Sorry, not gold, silver. And 85 on the steal, which means we get all 3 steal badges at silver in glove, interceptor, and right stick ripper. I always struggle with saying that. It's a tongue tie for me. And then of course, defensively, we left everything else the same because this is meant to be a perimeter guard build, i.e. you're meant to be guarding up at the perimeter. If you find yourself in the paint, yeah, just switch as quickly as you can. Speed wise went up to an 80. Acceleration put this up to a 76. Put the strength up to a 55, as well as the vertical at a 55. Stamina put this up to about a 95. Actually, technically you can max this out if you want to. And then with the remaining attribute points I did have, I decided to put them towards free throw as well as other things. But really thinking about it, you could put them somewhere else. You could easily move them over to post control. Now, to basically sum this up, finishing wise, we decided to go with this nice little combination because firstly, when it comes to the inside game, it means we finish with gold giant slayer as well as pro touch and whistle. And then of course we finish with silver float game, scooper and bunny. And of course, bronze, slithery, and acrobat, as well as fearless finisher. Driving dunk wise, we don't get posterizer on this build. However, you do get bronze precision dunker, which if you're nice enough with the dunk meter, you should be able to pull off some nice things. And of course, you get gold spin cycle and 2-step. In my personal opinion, these 2 badges are set up way too low in regards of how high of a tier you can get them at. And then of course with the post control, we always go with a decent amount out of at least a 75 with a nice mid-range jump shot, because it does mean we get that gold post fade phenom, which for majority of guys in the league who are at the upper echelon, the higher tier, i.e. the LeBron Jameses, okay, Klay's not in that field, the Paul Georges and Klay Thompsons, they can play out the post and be able to shoot out the post. They just won't hit you with a Hakeem Dream Shake. Now shooting wise, it's self-explanatory. We went with an 84 on the midi because very few people take mid-range jump shots, so you need it to be high decent. And then of course a 94 on the 3-ball because it means that we get gold agent 3s on this build. 76 on the free throws just to ensure you can go into the rec and hit your shots if you really need to. 77 pack accuracy was mainly for the bronze needle threader. Ball handle was to ensure we could get majority of the dribble packages, as well as bronze blow by, killer combos, speed booster, unpluckable, and of course silver triple strike. the 72 speed with ball ensures that we can get, of course, hyperdrive. And then the perimeter defense and the steal we explained before, and the physicals are the way they are because as great as Klay is at shooting and playing defense, not one of the most athletic players we've ever seen in the league. Now in the shades of, we do get the Celtics, Nets, and Warriors in Ray Allen, Mikal Bridges, and of course the man himself, Klay Thompson, and the build name is a 3-and-D 2-guard. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, which if you did, don't forget to do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. Do me a favor, go ahead down below in the comments and let me know whether you want me to drop my version of what is the best 3-and-D 2-guard build in this game, because it ain't this one. But trust me, I got one that it is nice. Like if you saw my LeBron build and you thought that was nice, I have a 3-and-D 2-guard that's just as nice as that build. But yeah, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to share the video, drop a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. It's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I gotta go figure out what I'm filming next. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.